Even in my, church-going youth, part of the youth choir days, I really don't think I ever genuinely did. It was part of that, it was fitting in with the family and the culture situation. But likewise, I've read popular Christian apologists, guys like, D. James Kennedy and people like that. I haven't gone on to study the more, advanced academic theologians because, quite frankly, your average rank-and-file Christian doesn't really know what those people have to say either and doesn't particularly care. One of the criticisms that was leveled at Dawkins when the God Delusion came out was that, he's theologically unsophisticated. He doesn't understand all the sophisticated theology that the sophisticated theologians in academia understand. And it's like, that was just such an irrelevant criticism to bring up, and P.C. Myers mocked it, I think, very well, because, look, you go to any church in America, right, and, Joe and Jill Sixpack, sitting in the pews, right, every Sunday, they don't understand the sophisticated theology, and they don't care. They're there to get comfort. They're there to hear about Sky Daddy, who's out there looking after them when they're worried about getting their, mortgage, the problems that they may be having with their jobs or this, that, or the other thing. They're just looking for a security blanket. And they don't really care about...
Especially when some of the more considered elite theologians are pretty much ones that believe in something like the foundation of all being or God as just a really neat concept.
Yeah, I know, and that is not what your average rank-and-file Christian believes in this country. They just don't care. The abstruse God of the theologians just doesn't play anywhere but in the mind of the theologians.
The so-called sophisticated arguments are anything but. While Mythbusters have demonstrated that you can, in fact, shine a turd, that is roughly what they're attempting to do.
What did they use? I didn't see that episode.
You'll have to go back and you'll have to look
that up. They actually shone a turd?
Yes.
Like they buffed it and polished it and did
yes.
Oh, nice.
And Adam was very proud.
I bet they froze it first.
You have to watch the episode. And actually, what the point was, that this is what they're attempting to do, it's just that they don't know what they're doing. You can dress something up. You can dress
pretty
up
much
a pig.
saying we want to believe in God, but we just don't want all the messy stuff involved with believing in God. So we're just going to say we believe in God, even if he's just a concept.
They're trying to dress up a pig, and while that can be amusing on occasion, it doesn't make it somebody you want to take to the prom.
But what's fun when you read popular apologists like Strobel, like good Lord Ray Comfort, like D. James Kennedy, and you look at these books and you look at just how transparently lame, the arguments are, what they think passes for arguments in these books. And honestly, like a juvenile level of cognition compared to what you get from, Dennett, Hitchens, Dawkins, the rest. It's, and understanding that these arguments are completely bought by the target audience. The readers of these books think it's great. You're dealing with people who aren't really coming to the thing with a great deal of intellectual muscle. They're looking for the emotional comfort in the belief.
It's just kind of sad. I mean, I was a fundamentalist. I pretty much became an atheist because I wanted to challenge my beliefs, and it kind of seems now, as an atheist, I still try and challenge my beliefs and concepts, and they just aren't stepping up to the plate.
That's what happens the closer you get to being right. Thanks a lot, Alex. I appreciate the call.
Thank you for your time.
All right, we got like 2.5 minutes left, and Ben from Toland is going to probably be the last caller. Ben, you there?
Hey guys, how's it going?
Good. How you doing?
Good. How are you? I'm just an atheist, and I had a quick question to ask you guys, an atheist watching.
Okay.
Are you familiar with the story of Horus in Egyptian mythology?
Vaguely, roughly.
Oh, right. Yeah, was he the one who got his pecker ripped off and had the...
I'm not quite sure, but it's basically the same story as the story of Jesus in the New Testament.
No, it's not.
It's
not? No, not quite.
It's not basically the same story.
Because I've been doing some research and everything, and I've been looking it up, and it seems that the storyline follows almost exactly as the New Testament.
Wow. Okay. As far as I know, and I have spent some time on this, that's not the case. There are some people out there making some... You can find similarities in the mythic hero type. that are going to be comparable across the board. But there are some rather unscrupulous and unscholarly individuals out there making BS claims that overemphasize aspects. For example, I would imagine that you would think your claim would be that Osiris was born of a virgin.
Yeah,
but that's not true. That's not in the story. In the story, she actually has intercourse with the, as Martin pointed out, the penis that she had removed. There is a process there. It wasn't a magical conception without sex. And when you start looking at the story like that, getting to the details, you see that the similarities that people are trying to make are, well, Jesus didn't have an earthly father that, did an act to impregnate his mother, and the same is true in the Osiris story.
Wasn't it?
It's not. You draw a line. You draw the primary points of the story. They don't match up any more than any other mythic figure.
And weren't Set and Horus brothers?
And they had gone past my.
Right,
and I don't want to say.
Fight, and one of them.
But we're out of time.
Oh.
And I appreciate the call, Ben.
I just wanted to clear up that and make sure, because
I got to stop. I got to stop because they're running the credits.
Okay.
Thanks a lot, Ben. I appreciate the call. You can find out more information at the ACA website. You can also email us at tv@atheist-community.org. If you didn't get through or didn't want to get through, or you had questions or anything else, there's the credit information for Brian Speaks.
There's Brian. There's his website.
Whose album is out at CD Baby, and Daniel Warwick and other stuff like that, and probably what? Oh,
Threadgills. See you at Threadgills.
We're going to be at Threadgills very shortly. We'll be back again next week. Thanks, everybody. See you.
No, not next week.